Hello everyone. Those of you that are going to watch this disaster, we are going to paint Night of the Living Dead. Yesterday we did Gaslands. We'll see how my hand holds up. We're going to do it in black and white. So, you would think black and white would be like one of the easiest things that you could ever do. That's not true. Okay. There's a lot to it because you got to pick out certain things and use different types of gray to try to build this to try to build dimension and depth and things like that. So it's not the easiest thing in the world, but I hope that what I show you here will help you a bit. So there you go. So when you get yours, if you decide to try to do this, these bases are going to be a mess because that's something that we're going to have to clean up. I don't know how many of these guys. I'm going to try to concentrate on a few different things to try to bring a couple things out for you guys, and we'll go from there. Okay. So at least you'll have an idea what to do. I'm sure somebody will make a better video than I could. I'm no expert at this, but I will tell you this much. We're going to get this game ready so we can play it. And that's the most important thing. May not look perfect, but it'll be fun. Let's go down to the table and have me stop talking, which is usually the best thing for all of us. All right, so let me just make sure that we're centered here. There we go. All right, so I'm going to pick out a guy. Now, for instance, this guy here, okay, really looks stupid right now, right? Okay, darker gray here, a little bit of lighter gray, darker gray for his pants, a certain gray for his face, right? Okay. Our hero here, oh, I forget her name. I'm just picking out little things like her bag, her hair, remember it's jet black hair, her dress, and we're going to leave the overcoat the way you see it. Fatties here, okay. Barefoot, of course, but you know, some gray pants. The ones with shorts here. Yeah, hair, gray pants, and then we'll worry about everything from there. Okay. Let me see. Were there other things I wanted to touch up? I think there was, but we'll worry about that later. The thing that you want to do here is you want to take a really dark shade, whether you're using dark shade. Is that Minnie holding a brick? That is correct. He is holding a brick because it plays a very prominent part in our thing here. So you're going to want to take some new oil or some dark dark tone from our good friends over at the Army Painter. I'm going to use new oil because I got to use this up. So once I establish what I want to do, like here, we have to darken this up, bring out all the detail, and then we're going to kind of work on certain parts of this to bring it back so we have that black and white movie type of feel to it. So as you can see, her hair, I made it brown, but it's a lighter gray. So that's the way I'm seeing it. I'm seeing that she has brown hair, okay, and just an awful night dress on. And then all I want to do is just take my wash. I don't want to get this really, really thick on here, but if I do, it's okay. It's okay because of what I have to do here. So you would say, oh, hey, is that all it takes? No, well, there's more to it, folks. There's a little bit more to it. All right. Boom, 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 boom. All right. So let's get all these done. All right. And then I'm going to show you how I darken up a couple more figures here. Well, I mean the rest of the figures here, just so you have an idea what my mindset was going into this. Now, I'm not perfect here. All right. What really counts is what I do next on each of these figures. Okay. That's where it's really going to come through and where I have to really sit up. All right. So just making sure I have this nice and evenly on there. Okay. Like I said, I'm not too worried about pooling but I really don't want a lot of pulling. Okay, I want to get it to pull out the recesses. All right, I want to get this so it pulls a lot of things out. Okay, and boop, 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 boop. And then we're off and running, right, folks? Right? Okay. And this is the easy part, actually. Just get little things up here. The hard part is deciding where you're going to shade certain things, and I'll show you a couple of them that I've done already, because I really want to try to get this as prepared as possible, because we're going to do this live on Thursday. So we unboxed it, we painted it, and what else did we do? See a little fatty here. Now you're thinking to yourself, oh well, wow, that's not much. But the minute you put this wash on here, all of a sudden, whoa, hey, this thing has a little detail here. Now he's kind of like in a black and white movie, right? That's the way you would see it on a black and white movie. See, black and white movie, bad paint job. And then we'll have a playthrough on Thursday. And so we got this last Friday. We unboxed it. Okay, we unboxed it. We painted it and played it all within a week. That's not bad. And my hand is not doing too well, to be honest with you, after yesterday's adventure of working on all those cars that we did yesterday for our Gaslands, which is another thing that we have coming up. I've got like 15 projects on this table, and I think I'm pushing myself a little too hard, but the channel waits for no one. Okay? The channel waits for no one. Alright. And all we want to do is just get this in here. And this is the first part. So a lot of these are going to be drying while we're doing the rest of them. And that's why I'm going to try to do them as quickly as I possibly can. I'm trying to make a little room here. Alright, hold on here. Come here, big fella. Come here. Give me some of that. Alright, forgive my arms. I'm just going to bring a bunch of these dudes in here. I'm going to push these 55 brushes that I pulled out because I can't get comfortable with one brush. The idea is to really give it that movie look. Alright? Really give it that movie look. And if you could, in all your infinite kindness, if you could just give this a like today, I would really appreciate it. Alright? And if you're new to the channel, welcome. We're always hoping people subscribe. If they don't, that's no big deal either. Alright? I'm not going anywhere. For now. And honestly, we just do this because it's just something I've done for a while, and we're going to keep doing it. So one of my joys in life is my YouTube channel. It's historic documents, so when my grandchildren get older and take this over, and they will take it over. Alright, let's get these flags out of here. These are for Gaslands. What am I doing here? We'll be all jacked up and ready to go. Alright, so boom, 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 boom. And just getting this in here. And a lot of stuff that we've been cooking last couple days. We did some Space Hulk over the weekend. Really have a lot of things in store. It's just a matter of time. Okay, one-man show, folks. One-man show. All right, let me just. That's bothering me right there. I'm looking right at it. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna put that one back under there. Snorts, you crack me up so hard, Rob. Well, thank you, Helen. And how are you? I have not talked to you in quite a few days. Our poor Helen, not feeling too great. She's been through a lot lately. I don't know if she wants to talk about it, but she can. It's not my place to say. But I hope everything's alright, miss. Alright. And we're just going to... All we want to do is get this on here. That's all I want to do. Alright? Just want to get it on here for now. And we're mulling right through this. This is the easy part, okay? This is the easy part. And once I get done with this, I don't think I got too many more figures to wash, to be honest with you. And I can do this in, what are we, 11 minutes in? I can probably have this done by the half hour. And we'll cover a few other things with the ones that are dry. And 66 miniatures? No problem, bruh. No problem. I'm on this. The most important thing is I undercoated this with a very light gray. And it was a Krylon gray, believe it or not, because I just didn't... I was like, oh, man, I don't have any gray. Because I probably would have gone darker gray and worked outwards. But I went with the Krylon light gray, and it really seems to work very, very well. Really seems to work in there. She's hanging in there, and that's the most important thing. Well, I'm glad to hear that, young lady. Anybody's younger than me. And the last of our fatties. Oh, come here, boy. There we go. And doing the black and white version is actually kind of cool, especially with Halloween and everything coming up. And I think if you do it right and get it done correctly, it really sells those figures. Wow, I was searching how to paint this game and found this live. Well, look at you, kid. What's your name there? In trends. I butchered. I can't see it. It's all the way on the other side. But welcome, my friend. Welcome to the friendliest stream on earth. Okay, again. All right, light gray. I decided to go dark on his hair here, and then boom. All right, we're going black and white, bro. We're doing the black and white version of this. I will do a color version of this. I do believe I have another version of this coming. Trevin, what's up? My man, Trevin Taylor. All right, so we're going to let that dry. We're always happy to have somebody new here. And like I said, just like and subscribe, folks. Now, we're trying to get this wash on. And yeah, on some of these, it'll go on a little heavy. That's all right. That's all right, because we have to work outwards. All right, we have to darken up and pull out a little bit of detail. And I want to be very careful in what I do here. Boom. Because you do want... I wish they did a bunch more of this dude here. Okay? As you can see, exactly what we did. We spray painted him black, and then we worked outwards with him. And he kind of looks like the dude from the movie, right? 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 There we go. There we go. That's how we roll here at Rob's Tabletop World. The Rob's Tabletop World. And don't forget it. Alright, there's only one. There's only one. I am the only Tabletop World. Rob's Tabletop World, at least. And you really just... I want to get this on here. I want to get this into my air conditioning, which is blowing right on these guys. So these guys dry very quickly. Alright. That's what we're trying to accomplish here. So we can get right to work. Working outwards. Outwards. And I'm going to show you some of the heroes here in a second. I mean, we're just mowing through this. Alright. And I want to show you some of the intricate things that we're going to do. We're going to be working on. Some of the decisions I made. Taking a look at some of the art and stuff like that, and how I wanted to sell certain things. Hey Rob, saw your missed call. I tried to call you. Yeah, I got tied up with a big phone call. Let's just put it that way, Pete. I will give you a call as soon as I get a chance, Pete. As soon as I get a chance. was Columbus Day yesterday. I saw it, Helen. I was way ahead of you. Well, actually, the stream's probably catching up to what I said. Pete Shirey, the Pete Shirey. There is only one Pete Shirey. The Shark Master himself. The God amongst men. And one damn fine good looking guy too. I saw the call, Pete. When I tell you it was kind of kooky yesterday, it was just a weird chain of events. But I had some things I had to catch up with you on. That got done. All right, so here's where I want to show you how some of these things stand out, okay? So I emphasize something here, okay? I emphasize something here. Randy Smith, is this a new game? Yes. All right, so here's what we have. I decided to make this post really sell this figure here. Now watch what happens when I put this on here. Okay, and now all of a sudden, and this is a perfect example of what I'm talking about, that picking little things out. All right, picking little things out is going to help really bring out the creepiness factor of these tremendous models from our good friends at, you know it, Cool Mini or not. All right, let me get the rest of these here. But the guy I want to show you is coming up, the guy with the brick, because that's the guy you really need to see and understand what I'm trying to achieve here and how I'm going about achieving it. Remember, we are painting black and white, so what we're doing is using some of the basic things to... Got Flashpoint to the table over the weekend. It was a big hit. Thanks again. No problem, bruh. Oh, no, Helen. All right. So, again, what I'm trying to do is the same thing I would if I was painting in color, is bring depth, pull out detail, okay? But also give it that, hey, this is a old movie feel, okay? And I know I'm kind of, my brush is kind of, saturated, and it's getting over there a bit, but that right now I don't mind that. I don't mind that. My thing is if I miss any of the gray here, then I've got problems. All right, and that's, see, if I miss that little point there, it's really going to stand out. So you really got to make sure that you cover this well. So sometimes saturating a little bit more than you want to isn't the worst thing in the world. Not for what we're doing here. And anyways, I'll be, see, I can pick some of this up off the figure and then go to the next figure too. All right. I like the black and white concept. Going to have to use this technique. Thanks for showing and teaching. Hey, it's what I do, bruh. And Jay West, good to see you, my man. The shirt of the brick guy is tricky. Not really. I'm gonna show you why it's not tricky, and I'm gonna show you what I did, and we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. I'm gonna try to give you. I'm trying to simplify this as much as I can without going kind of insane here. Well, not insane, but losing people, because again, we do this. This is a beginner channel, okay? And what we try to do is give you the basics and the strength to pick up a brush and paint. And my dog is deciding, and she wants to sit down. Why don't you lay down, girl? Come on, Gab. Also, if you're new to the channel, this is one of the most unprofessional channels out there. Do not expect professionalism. We don't do that here. Alright. Just get a little bit. And I'm using a bigger brush because I'm trying to speed paint. After all, this is a stream. We don't want to sit here for 45 hours. I kind of want to get you where I need to go, and I can clean up everything later. I'm not worried about that. All right, so again, this, when we talk about this guy, how we went about things, making sure the shoes are dark, the darker brick, the lighter tie, and the dark hair. All right, these are 3 different grays here. Okay, Randy, if you're going to be a snot, go someplace else, bro. Is this newer or not? They've already said up above to you, pal, that it comes out on the 30th. Jeez. All right, so Timothy, what's up? All right, now again, what we're doing: darker pants, lighter tie, darker hair, and then a brick, a very dark brick. All right, so how does this all come together? Well, I'm going to show you. All right, by coming over this zombie. All right, going over those grays. All right, and boom. All right, now what are we looking for here? All right, and we want to move this around pretty decently. Hold on. Missed your unboxing video on this, so seeing it for the first time, cool. It's alright, Randy. It's alright. People make mistakes. I thought you were just being snotty. We deal with a lot of snotty people sometimes, and we don't tolerate it. We're one of the guys that fight back because we really don't care. Alright, so what are we accomplishing here? First of all, I want to take a little bit of this, and I want to move this around. I want to bring this off the shirt a little bit. Now, do you see what that actually does? All right. Do you see what that actually does? All right. Now you're saying, well, his shirt's out. Okay. So we've got that movie feel to it right there. Okay. He's got the darker hair. We've darkened up the brick, so the brick is emphasized here. The shirt, it's a white shirt, okay? Remember, black and white. We've got, well, it could be a blue tie, it could be a red tie. It wouldn't matter. We have a lighter gray hair. And then his dark pants with his dark shoes. All right? But we're going to pull that out. We're going to get that done. All right? Let's show it when it dries a little bit. Whoa, 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 buddy. Get up there. There's 66 guys on here. All right? See what happens here? See what happens when it dries a little bit? Now all of a sudden, here, why don't we do this? Why don't we do this? I'll bring my man over here for a minute. All right? Listen, it's okay. We have multiple camera angles. This is what we do. Boom. Now just looking at that, that's a black and white movie, son. You see where we're going with this, all right? All right. I'm taking you on a journey. You want to see where we're going with this, okay? All right. Let's continue on here. Let's go back to the other camera. All right, here we go. What do we got here? Brick guys. All right, so we're going to get these brick guys done. We're almost done putting wash all over these guys. And then we're going to start working. And I'm going to show you the heroes, and don't worry. You will miss nothing here on Rob's Tabletop World. The Rob's Tabletop World. Tell him, Helen. Home of the permadeath. If we die on Thursday, well, hey, you know what that means. We're dead. Skinny Jean, what's up, brah? That's a lot of zombies is right, my man. That's a lot of zombies is right. A lot of zombies, okay. And I know you guys are tolerating me putting this wash on, and thank you for that. We will get to the main action here very, very soon. Bases, um, you know, once I get done painting all this, you're gonna want to do something with the bases. But if you put any color on them, you really kind of defeat everything that you're trying to do here. So I think for the heroes, I'm gonna go black base, and for these guys, I'm gonna go. It's either black or white. It's either black or white, and I haven't decided. I might go black base zombie, white base heroes or characters. See, you see how that just sits up in there? You see what I'm saying? I forget they're called. They're called in the movies. Is it ghouls? Yeah, I think it's ghouls. They call them ghouls, actually. I call them zombies, man. It's the original zombie movie, man. I call them ghouls. But I get it. I get it. Day of the Dead, Night of the Dead, Dawn of the Dead. Listen, Cool Mini are not needed to do all of them. Cool Mini are not needed to do all of them. Simon, excuse me. Alright. This last guy. Alright, just keep it simple. Pick out something. Pull it out. Keep it simple and pull it out. And that's the way I saw it, okay? And alright, let's go with his pants. Alright? And then because he's dead, really emphasis on not all of them have to have dark hair or this, that, and the other. Work on a lighter hair or grayer hair. All right, let the pants give you a different. See. Do you see what I'm talking about here? Okay, keeping it simple, but bringing it so you have different kinds of shades of everything. So it kind of plays out perfectly. Jeez. And how you're going to shade this is really going to come down to how you see things, folks. How you see things. And I want to show you one of the heroes and what I did with him, the main hero, my man there. God, I forget his name. It was Judy. The guy was just so cool. But I missed the first part. Did you give them gray paint or were they two-toned out of the box? No, they were actually, what color were they? They were white out of the box. They were actually white out of the box. The heroes were brown. And then what I did is I sprayed over them with light gray. A light gray. And then I would pick out little things, like I said, and paint those emphasized little areas. Okay? So you have that. I want that movie feel, When I play this on Thursday, I want you to think that you're watching a movie. I want you to feel it. I want you to feel it. I want some terror. Alright? Ben. Thank you, Monster. I've only seen this movie like 9,000 times. I asked my daughter how many times she saw it, because my daughter is a huge horror fan. And there we go. And she said she's only seen it twice. I said, how could that be? I mean, you've seen Friday the 13th like 9,000 times. I'm an old classic guy. Hammer movies, Universal stuff. Matter of fact, I bought a box set of the Universal stuff. Dracula, Wolfman, Frankenstein movie, The Invisible Man, The Mummy, and all that stuff. It was 20 bucks at Walmart, and it's kind of neat because it has a bunch of documentaries. I mean, I have all those movies, but for some reason, when I see it, I buy it anyways, even though I have it. Go figure, right? All right. One of our heroes here, one of the key heroes here is victims, basically, is the mom here. Okay. How do you sell her out? Well, as you can see, the dress is a certain color. Her hair is a certain color. Her bag, why does she carry her purse? And then the shovel. And then, boom. We're going to pull out a lot of detail here. Okay? All right. But we're going to pull it out. All right? Remember, always think black and white and work, three-dimensionally. Try not to get brush strokes there. So just go nice and easy. Careful with her face there. There we go. I'm just again, they do a fantastic job. Fantastic job over at CMON now, excuse me. I really enjoy their work. Miniatures been, one of the joys I really enjoyed painting recently was Project Elite. All right. This kid, right? You leave certain things, knives and things like that. You can't paint them silver, all right? Because then you're going to go against the whole black and white thing. So what do you do here, Do you shade it out a different gray? Well, you could. All right, you could. This was the only one I had a little problem with. It's leaning a little forward, but I'll take care of that. Maryland, thank you. I just can't. I'm drawing blanks, maybe because I'm focused in on what we're doing here. Oh, see, you got to be very, very careful here. All right, there we go. Boom, 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 boom. All right, there we go. So I want to show you, because we do want to work outward here. Hello, Rob. First time here. Thank you, Randy. Thanks for the information. You do great work. Randy, thank you so much. It's awful kind of you. I really appreciate it, my good friend. And if you like the channel, please hit us with a like. And maybe even subscribe. Who knows? Maybe you might found a new place to hang out. Now, Ben is tough. And I'm going to tell you why. Okay? First of all, I want to make sure that we changed up his pants a bit. Okay? We darkened out his pants. Okay, then you have to be careful. Now I took black, all right, the color black, and I mixed a little brown in it, so I can bring his skin out, all right, and separate it from different types of grays, all right. So you see how Ben works, all right. And when you see Ben right now, you're thinking, damn, that's right from the movie. Well, we're going to work on this a little bit and bring him out. All right, Judy and all her terror. All right, I made a little emphasis on the knife that she's carrying. But pretty much, I'm gonna bring out her skin, her blonde hair. Remember, there's no blonde hair. There's no blonde hair. All right. We went darker with the jacket here. The scissors. Just selling it. Okay, we want to bring out things for the movie here. This guy, we're going to work on him. All right, I consider him the main villain of the entire film. All right, but we will emphasize on his shirt. We'll work around his little halo there, and we'll get him to sit up as well. All right, and don't forget. Very dark right now, but don't worry. We'll be bringing this back. Made her hair dark for a reason. All right. Now, since you're working with just blacks and whites, some of the colors that you want to mix your own stuff. I'll work with a black gray here. We have some of this bleach skull, which works perfectly. Cold flesh, all right, for the zombies. We really want that. Wraith black, which really helps out. Just plain old foundation white. You can use a little pallid witch flesh too, which does not hurt. So we'll be venturing there. Let me grab this here. Yeah, this would be perfect. You got to be very careful because if you go too far, Judith O'Day, there you go. Thank you, bro. All right, you got to be very careful here. And I just got to make sure. I just got towel paper all over the place, right? I'm gonna fold this up. I'm gonna fold in here. All right, we're just gonna stop for a second here. And what the heck happened to my? Oh, I thought the dog maybe got a hold of it. Hey, Gab. Good girl. Lay down. Cheers, folks. Little apple juice. Make sure you smash that like button. Smash that like button like it's your first time here. All right. So now, I want to start building out a bit. And we're going to start, if you go too hard, okay, you're going to have some problems here. All right. So one of the things I like to do, I really suggest you use a palette here, okay? And what I like to do is I'm just going to take a little bit of drop of black here. All right, that's all I want. That's it. That's it. That's it. And then I really want to work some of this white here. All right, so I really want to be careful what I do here. All right. So I'm going to take a little bit of this black and I'm going to work it into the white. All right. And I really want this to be more white than gray. And that's not too bad. I want to pull this off here. No, not happy with it. Just a little bit too much. So I'm gonna start over here again. Yeah, I'm wasting paint, but these are older paints. Always try to use your older paints when you're messing with this. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this gray and I'm working in here. Okay, starting to see what I want. A little bit of water here, just a little bit. There we go. Really kind of soften that up. Rob, do you do commissions? I want black and white studio team. I'm going to order a black and white pitch from Tiny War Games. Oh, that's pretty cool. I think eventually I will do commissions. I've just got to finish up a few things, and then maybe I'll start doing that. We'll see how my hand is. Might be something I look into in the future instead of doing a Patreon or a Kickstarter, because we don't do either. But it might be a good way to have more content. But I would definitely do something a little different than the disaster we did last time. All right, here we go. All right, so now I really want to take this off. I want to take this off. Had never thought of black and white paint scheme. Looks great. Gives me something to try out. Well, thank you, Randy. It's not easy. I'll be honest with you. I want to get this off my brush. All right. I think just a little bit more white. First of all, let's clean off this brush. And then let's just add a little bit more white. Maybe we start another section here. So I keep on. Now I can use the different variations that I'm making here. I've got to use up this paint anyways. So I got this kind of nice and light. Let's bring it over here. And I'm going to pick what's going to work for me. And yeah, that's kind of getting to where I want it. I want it light, but I don't want it too light. There we go. And I'll know, because it's going to emphasize certain things. Okay, there we go. That's pretty much where I'm looking for. So let's fold that over. It's right where I want it. See how I have that bluish kind of tinge in there? Now take a look at a black and white. Pull it up. Pull up a black and white movie or scene from a black and white movie. If you notice, the gray is kind of almost like a little bit of bluish. All right, just a little bit of bluish. All right, I want to make sure I take as much of this off as I humanly possibly can. All right. All right, there we go. All right. Now, I always want to check the bottom of my base, that I don't have a lot of paint on it. See what I'm doing here? I'm not wasting it on the dude here, right? All right, and now I just, very carefully, I just want ever so lightly. You see how I'm just tickling that there? And I'll know how I'm doing by just keeping the strokes going one way. Now, what is this creating? It's creating shadow, right? Now, we're bringing our boy back a little bit. If you push too hard, you're going to get too much white, like I did on his kneecap there. Listen, everybody makes mistakes, bro. Everybody makes mistakes, even me. Even the pros make mistakes. Alright. And I want to be very careful. I don't want to take that black out. I don't mind hitting over the hair, but I don't want to take that out. And I don't want to touch his shorts whatsoever. What does this do here? Well, I'm telling you, it's bringing out this zombie to a point where he feels like he's a black and white. Oh, the stupid brush that's in the way here. Hold on, folks. Sorry. All right. All right, so let's put that guy up there. Hold on, I'll do another one. Because I want you to see the difference. I want you to see the difference. All right. And I'm going to do two here. I just want to get his foots. You don't mind coming over his pants just a hair. All right? Just easy, easy. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. If you rush it, yeah, it does kind of look like the Hulk a little bit. Nice call. Nice call. And I don't have a lot of paint on this brush. All right, so let's take a look at these two guys. I'm going to put them over on the thing here. And we're going to compare them to two that are not done yet. Okay, so I'm going to put one next to each other, and then let's go to our other camera. All right. Remember, we're teaching here. Boom. All right. So this guy looks like they're in the movies. Well, this guy, these two are bad examples. I didn't get a lot of wash on him. But you see what I'm doing here. You see on his face and on his midsection Where on this fella, you know what it is? That's messing everything up. All right, there we go. You can see this guy still is very, very dark. This guy is starting to have kind of some contour there. Bringing them out. Actually, those are both done. What am I doing? Am I losing my mind here? I think so. All right. Where we're really going to see it is when we go to one of the other guys here. I'll tell you why. That's a good question, Skinny Jean. And I'm going to tell you why. Hold on, let me just get something going here. I like the slow zombie. Why? I'll tell you why. Because if zombies are fast, man, I mean, you got to have advantage over them. First of all, they outnumber you. And then if you put speed on them as well, oh, come on, man. That's a long day at the bank. It's a long day at the bank. Let's pick out a guy and kind of work our way out here. Hold on. Okay. Our girl here. Now this is a perfect example of making sure that you just have enough paint on there. Because the only thing that you want to hit a little bit is her skin. Okay. And right in her face. See what I'm saying? See, I still got a little bit too much on here. But bringing out her arms, now she's a little bit ghoulish. And if you want to, you just kind of very, 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 very lightly, be very careful. If you see a high spot, drill it out. But use it so it shadows in it and it get, you'll feel it. All right. You don't want to overdo it, but you really want to emphasize on the recesses. You want to be very careful, and you really want that to have that. Helen, thank you so much for the 99 cents. I really appreciate it. Helen Smith. Helen Adams. Helen Adams. Hold on, I gotta, before I get Godzilla Bank. First of all, because Helen Adams just did that, we have to bring out Godzilla Bank. Let's see if she gets some music today. Oh, that one don't count. Oh, let me tell you something. I think he's going to be ticked off because I hit it by accident. Let's find out. For Helen. Thank you, Helen. Going to my granddaughter's college fund. Oh, Helen gets the music. Helen gets the music. Thank you, Helen. Anything that people donate, we donate to my granddaughter's college fund. All right. Now, let's take our boy here. All right. This is a tricky one. All right. You want to be very careful. Always test on the bottom. See, that's too much paint. It's too much paint. Whoa! Ash Pete 21. He's a new member. Thank you, bro. Does he get the music? Oh, nobody gets the roar. Thank you, brother. Whew. All right. So this is another one where you really want to sit up on things and you want to be very careful. You want to work that face real well. All right. You want to be careful here. All right, you want to catch those hands just right. And you want to be careful around this brick. You want to be careful around the brick. All right. And then kind of just ever so lightly, just kind of go over a little bit of that shirt. All right. You don't want to hit that tie too much. Just maybe just a little touch here. Just a little touch. Let's do another one. Let's do another dude. Alright, right in here. Pull up, pull up, pull up. Alright, you want that zombie feel. Alright. Pull up. Use that brush. And just a little bit there. And there we go. Oh, zombie. All right. I'll keep this nice and moist a little bit. And a good amount here. Put it right in the middle here. Hey, Rob. It would be good to use Masterclass dry brushes from Army Painter. Hey, Rob, would it be good? Yeah, sure. You can use those. You can always use those. I'm using one of my beat up old brushes. I don't want to waste my good brushes. Not that I'm wasting any of my good brushes. It's just, I'm very kind of particular when it comes to my brushes. Alright, let's pull out another mate here. You see my girl here. Alright, really kind of want to emphasize on her face, her legs, her elbows, and kind of just give a little touch there. Nice and easy. Just nice and easy. Nothing too crazy. Work a little harder on the skin. Now you can also use some pallid witch flesh, which is excellent for this kind of thing. So I'm going to show you that too. Alright. This is a pallid witch flesh. Really, it gives you a little bit of, a little extra of this and that. Let's put it that way. And it's just enough to kind of really help you with, if you mix it into your thing here. Pete Shirey. Pete! Look at Pete coming strong. Will Pete get the music, though? Will Pete get the music? Let's find out. Let's find out. The mighty shark himself. Oh, of course Pete gets the music. There you go. There you go. That's how you do it. That's how you do things. When Pete says he wants some music, he gets some music. All right. I'm just trying to pull different guys here. Did we do this guy here? I don't think. Well, this guy's kind of critical too. I'm gonna go in here. It's dry. All right, where you kind of want to. Yeah, you see, you want to emphasize. Is the queen taking the garbage cans out? Boy, I'm gonna get in trouble. All right. Let me see here. He never doubted it. Never doubted it. Just a little touch here. Zombies. Black and white. Alright. This is a perfect paint for this guy too. And what I want to do here is kind of really sell his shirt. And really bring that out. Main character here. Really want him to kind of sit up a little bit. I want to be careful around. There we go. And if you pull this off enough, just a little bit here, and start to pull his features out. It's a black and white movie, folks. Black and white. Alright. Just enough. Just enough. This guy's a jerk. Never liked this guy. It's hard to root for this guy. Gets his wife all mauled. The only thing I really want to work here on him is his shirt. Because he's going to die anyways. We're not worried about him. He's going to die anyways. Now we touched on fast versus slow zombies. What about magic or science? Oh man. It might be too heavy for me. Magic or science? Magic or science? Well, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. Okay. Pull a couple more of these dudes out. Pull a couple more of these dudes out. Alright. We're gonna... Again, it's just constantly getting in those bristles. Working them in, folks. How long are we going? An hour. We've only been doing this an hour. Bump, 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 bump. That guy's still wet. I don't know why. Let's go back to fatties. Let's go back to fatties. Again, what are we looking to do? Just nice and easy. Oh. That's when you know you got still too much on your brush. Alright, just nice and easy. Alright. You want to make it feel like camera lights on them. There we go. Nice and easy there. Just a little bit. Nothing on there. Gotta get back to work. Great stream so far. Call me when you have time. Good day, everyone. Well, all right, Pete. We'll talk to you. We will catch up with you. I know I will. I know I will. Black and white, folks. Black and white. Alright, let's just kind of... Alright, he's good. See where I put a little bit too much of the... It's okay, because I can come right back with this. And they don't all have to look the same. I don't want to get the pants at all. I just kind of want to rush over. And you're going to get to a point. Now, I'm going to speed things up a little bit here. Put a little haste. Without any waste. All I want to do is set the idea that this is a black and white movie. And that you are living in it. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. Turn him around. He's good. I gotta work him. Him. He's good. And him. Alright. And fat boy over here. Alright. You could just take just a drop. That's all you gotta do. Working into your already wet area. Good you go. I think the boards are color, believe it or not. It'll work. It'll work. We'll make it work. Alright, boop. Alright. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do this Thursday or Friday. We'll see. And just... There we go. There we go. It's all about lights and shadows and all those other things. Alright. And just working your brush. Monkey Raph, how are you, my friend? Oof. With these guys, and you don't have to use such a light color. You can if you really want to. Like I said, let me throw this off to the side here. Like I said, pallid witch flesh, especially for the zombies, will really work out. I think this color really kind of offshades things anyways. All right, there we go. Because I'm working in such extreme black and whites that a color like this really there's kind of a... Are you painting them black and white like the movie? Yes, I am, sir. Make sure you hit that like button, bruh. And if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. We really would appreciate it. Like and subscribe. Before we start, well, just a hair too much. Less, but you could always add more paint, but you can't take off. All right, big fella. All right, big fella. All right, there we go. Work those legs. Got huge calves. Huge calves. A lot of deadlifts. A lot of squats. All right. Same thing here. Just nice and light. Keep saying that, but I really think it's important to emphasize that. All right, especially on our zombie friend here. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. And we got a lot of base doing. We got a lot of base. A lot of base. A lot of base. A lot of bases to do. And this isn't the easiest thing because sometimes you just don't have the vision for it. I know sometimes, you know, I'm looking at some of the characters and I'm kind of like, okay, where do I go from here? But you figure it out. You figure it out. Remember, zombies are dead. This palette witch flesh really is making a difference. Really going to make a difference here. And everybody knows this guy. This is like the main zombie. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Done. I think that's where we're going to go. Black bases. Really sell the black and white with the black bases for the zombies. I think that's where this is really going to excel. All right, she's done. They're done. All right. Again, you know, you come in here, paint underneath. Too much paint. It's all right. It's all right. And just kind of work her features just a hair. And nice and easy. A little heavier on the arms. Light over the carriage here. Remember, arms. And then light. Keep it simple. If you keep it simple, you're going to be good. I think we'll go an hour and a half here. Or 109? Yeah, we'll go just a little bit longer. We'll go a little bit longer. And so you get a good feel for everything. I'm going to start turning on the jets here. I always like pulling up because it always gives you that feel that there's light underneath them. And you know how creepy sometimes that could look. And you could, you know, if you don't have to go as light, you can also do this, which will give a nice feel too. All right. Have it a little thicker on there. It's your zombie. Do what you want. You know? Black and white movie. Here I come. All right. I always pull up. So it always feels like there's light shining from above. Remember that one scene in the Mummy? The original Mummy? Boris Karloff as the Mummy? And the lights coming up from his feet? Later, Skinny Jean. Thanks for popping by, bro. Boom. Zombies are zombies. Alright. And always wipe down your brush, dry off your brush, clean off your brush a bit. Alright, there we go. Boom. One more of her. I mean, we're flying through this. Alright, I'm going to wash my brush off. I want to clean that off real good. Because you could just feel the paint kind of doing that thing. Alright, washing that brush real good. Getting it in here. And fold over my paper. You try to use as much of the paper towel as you possibly can. Alright. Let's take a little bit more of this palette witch flesh. Nice fresh brush. Boom. Alright. Just a little bit more here. There we go. Black and white movie, folks. Black and white movie. Alright. As you can see, I'm really pulling this off. And with this one, just nice and easy. Nice and easy. Just nice and easy. For some reason the wash went on her and went kind of really gray. It's alright. Bring a little life to it. I'll bring it back. I'll bring it back. Sometimes you get a little heavy-handed. That's me. Heavy-handed. Boom. Zombie. This dude. I mean, you could just, however you want to do it. Just give that nice black and white feel. Right? Right? Bring these up here. There we go. Really going for that black and white feel. Go for that black and white feel. It's fun. It makes this game fun. Doing something a little different. Alright. Again, that palette witch flesh just gives you a little bit of extra. A little extra feel to it. I like it. I like it. Alright. See, you know when you could just feel that you don't have enough of the paint off? That's how I'm feeling right now. Alright, let's go. Alright, there we go. Oh, my man's all twisted up. That's it. First of all, you're dead, and then you're wearing a nightgown on top of it from the hospital. That is not the way to go. You're thinking you're going there, you're going to feel a little bit better. You know, you're uncomfortable. You're in one of those things that, show you backside a little bit. And somehow you die. Guess what? Not a good day. Not a good day. Not a good day. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come here. Alright. So I think you guys got a good idea how to do this. Alright. Just when you get your set, just keep it nice and simple. I'm going to paint all these bases black. I'm going to go over just a couple of our heroes here. you know, like her hair. I don't even want to mess with. I want to pick out a feature and really just pull it out. Her hair's a perfect example of that. Her pants are good. Her shirt here. I don't want to mess with that jacket. I really like what that jacket's doing. All right. Boom. Get a little of her undercarriage there. There we go. And she starts to pop, right? Right? There we go. We can sit here and do zombies all day. Let's do some of these heroes before we sign off. And then I'll finish the zombies later, right? Right? Alright. Again, making sure that you get this off here. Get that. Judith. Alright. Coming in with her hair again. Being very, very strategic in where we place this, okay? Maybe we come back over the top a little bit here. Alright. Right about her hands. Her shoes. Remember, I emphasized on the buttons. All right. And if I have to, you know, you go over back with a little bit of the kid here. I'm going to bring out his face a little bit. I want to give them a little bit of a lighter touch so they stand out a little bit more. Remember, these are our characters. These are the ones that we're rooting for, supposedly. I don't know, maybe some of you guys are rooting for the zombies. Again, this shirt. This shirt is going to sell my man. This guy's such a jerk. Basically gets everybody killed. Alright. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Boom, 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 boom. Right. I think we got it figured out. All right. Let's come up top a bit. It's not a complicated process, but it is something that you have to take your time with, get your feel for it, and go with it. Mix up your grays, you know, hair. Maybe you want to do shirts or pants, but give it a good separation so when you put the wash on, it allows the wash to do what it needs to do. Get in the recesses and bring some of that detail, and then work from there. Maybe touch some things up. Like, I'm going to go back over a lot of these and just touch little things up, and that's where they'll come up. You'll get to see the final product. We're going to be doing a playthrough at some point this week, so I want to make sure that you guys check that out. I hope you enjoy this. Hit the like button, please, if you can. I'd really appreciate it. And if you're new here, it doesn't hurt if you subscribe and sit around and see what we got planned. So we're going to be doing Night of the Living Dead, probably, I want to see Thursday or Friday. Could even go into Saturday, but one of those 3 days we'll do it. we'll give you plenty of time. I just got to see what my schedule's at. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope this helps you. Black and white is not easy. Okay, it's probably harder than just painting colors on, because you have to really know your points of shadow and light, and how you want to emphasize and bring these phenomenal sculptures forward. All right, so that is about that. I hope you enjoyed this, and until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll definitely see you guys soon, and thanks so much.